Let's get started with the proper way to brush your teeth with braces. You want to make sure and use a soft bristled toothbrush. A manual toothbrush will work just fine, but studies show that a powered toothbrush produces better results. Turn your toothbrush on its side so that you can brush on top of the brackets and underneath the brackets from one side to the other. You want to brush gently, but put enough pressure to allow the bristles to get under the wire. Also, go back and brush in gentle circular motions around your gum line. That's where your gum meets your tooth. Don't scrub too hard. It's not about how hard you brush, but about the amount of time you spend doing it. And don't forget the insides of your teeth. Make sure to reach all the way to the back. We recommend brushing 2 to 3 times a day or after every meal. And don't forget to brush before bedtime. Think about all that gross stuff you've been eating all day that'll stay on your teeth while you sleep. Now, let's talk about flossing with braces. Flossing daily will also help to make sure that your gums don't get red, puffy, and swollen. Not only does this look bad, but it can cause major discomfort, and at times the gums will start to bleed. You will need to thread the floss under the wire so that you can get under the gums properly. Always try to thread away from your gums so that you don't poke yourself. This great man, Dr. Higginbotham, always says, only floss the teeth you want to keep for the rest of your life. Let's talk about how to use a Proxy Brush. A Proxy Brush is good to keep in your book bag or purse to use after you eat, especially if you aren't able to brush shortly after you eat. A Proxy Brush can be used to clean between your braces if you have a piece of food that is stuck. Just be careful not to use a lot of pressure and make sure to use brush in an up and down motion so that you don't put any force on the wire that could cause something to break loose. Also remember not to force the brush in an area that is too tight, as this could also cause something to break. Now I'll show you how to use wax on your braces. Braces can sometimes rub a sore spot or ulcer on your cheek or gums, especially when you're first getting used to them. Think about it like a new pair of shoes rubbing a blister until you break them in. To use the wax, break off a small amount and rub between your fingers to soften it. Then place wax on your bracket or wire wherever you feel like it is rubbing your cheek. Wax usually sticks best to dry areas, so for best results, try to swallow and clear your mouth of any saliva. Wax will usually stay in place until you eat or drink something, so you may want to remove it before that, but it's not going to hurt you if you accidentally swallow it. To help keep your enamel strong, we recommend using an over-the-counter fluoride rinse that can be found in your local drugstore. A common brand to look for is Act Kids Mouth Rinse. You will swish this rinse for about 30 seconds after brushing and flossing your teeth each night. Don't rinse out with water after you spit it out, and don't eat or drink anything for at least 30 minutes. This coats your teeth with a fluoride layer and helps fight against cavities. Full directions will be on the bottle. A couple of optional items that can make your life easier. A water pick or water flosser is a great tool to have, especially when you have braces. If your brother, sister, mom, or dad also have an appliance or braces, you guys can share the same unit. It comes with multiple attachments so that you can swap them out. Orthodots are another alternative to the wax that we provide to you. They stick better to teeth when they are wet, and sometimes that is a big help. We can give you a sample to try, and then you can find them on Amazon or at your local CVS. You will apply the Orthodot the same way you would the wax. Just pull it off the paper and apply with light pressure wherever needed.